Guys, welcome back. Gamblers here. We're on another one. We have fast forwarded a lot. Okay, on the last video that I posted of these, we were only into Act 3 normal. We're going to go over some stuff that I had the last few days off, but I don't really have time to record. My fault. But I wanted to play this. So we're going to kind of give a rundown, an update on the source. How do we get to level 69? So the last video that you saw, we were in Act 3. As soon as we going through Act 4, as soon as you got to teleport, takes 2 seconds. Going there, killing Bale does not take that much effort. And then as soon as you can get some help, you can go into the ladder and find other people to play with. You can get help with Ancients. You can get help with getting Diablo, or no, getting Bale down. And then you literally, all I did with my guy was you just find a group to go hang out with for a while. So from level 25 to like level 40, I just ran normal throne rooms. So you get into a good routine, you can find a good group. You can probably get a throne room done every 4 or 5 minutes, and then you just spam them over and over and over again. So from when my sorceress was level 25 till now level 69, it probably took me like 3 hours, 4 hours to get here. I know that you might be like, nah, you couldn't get up that fast. Trust me. As soon as on my last video, you can work with getting your mana pool a little bit bigger, and you have access to those greater mana potions. Getting through, and especially with teleport, you can get through Nightmare pretty fast. You can get through literally teleporting all over the place at level 40, 41. To Act 2's easy, Act 3's easy. You're not going to run into any issues there, especially with Mephisto. So that's what we're going to work on today, is showing some of those runs. But this is the update. So on the screen, I have what I'm currently wearing. We got Alder's Advance, we got 210 FCR, we got Mage Fist, we got Spirit Mosiers, and I'll show that here in just a second. But I know I don't have that content for you guys, and I just, my ability to record is kind of hit and miss. So this is the next video you guys are going to get. So we're level 69 with our source. You can see our stats. We're at 94% faster cast rate, but I do have access to 110 with one of the items that I'm wearing on my guy with my swap. But you guys can see the other stats here. The 110 faster hit recovery, the 65% of faster run walk, kind of pretty important stats there. And then all the resistances, so 75, 75, 65 resistance. We're in Nightmare right now. You can see at the top right of the screen. So we're in Nightmare. Almost our on our sorcerers are capped with being able to survive as you're teleporting around, which is awesome. You guys can see where my stats are. Though 157 is for having access. I don't have a Spirit Monarch right now, but that's one of my things I want to work on. And the reason my dexterity is so high is I need to put 4 more points in this and hit 75 dexterity. So I can use, I have a Wizard Spike that I want to be using. 50% FCR on it. The 75 to all res, the mana regeneration, and then plain mana on it. Is just, I love this. If you guys watched my Season 1 videos or series, I love Wizard Spike so much. I use it. You know, I don't know. Maybe I use Spirit, but I use Wizard Spike a lot during that series, even in my 80s and 90s on my source. This is what kind of the update. So you guys can see the title of this video. It's gonna be update and something else. I think what we're gonna work on and show you guys was kind of how important. So when I was level 25 on my source, these are the runs I want you guys to pay attention to. So you can, if you get access to Act 5, this is an amazing catch up. And just with you can, so you see yeah, you guys can see. So my Merc is only level 52. Okay. When you're getting into these groups and you're just spamming doing like Nightmare throne rooms, sometimes your Merc dies, sometimes you don't have access to your Merc. It's good to get them to kind of level with you, but if you don't have that ability, this is a really good catch-up tool for your Merc. So you guys can see We're in Frigid Highlands, and we're going to do Shenk Runs. So maybe we'll do a bunch of Shenk Runs and show you. So you can see my Merc. I did one. It took about a minute, and you guys will see this here in a second. You get about a half a bar from doing where we're going right now, which, so you guys, right outside the portal is this pack is always here. So this is one of those areas and one of those places I've talked about a lot, and I love this run. So we've actually got some stuff in here. I'm actually gonna pitch some stuff on the ground, even though I really shouldn't be doing this. Is picking up stuff that we can sell. So cornet, amazing. And still getting used to some of my abilities. So I'm level 69, but you can see the Merc just leveled right there. There's gonna be a lot of stuff that we have to talk about on this, but you guys can see how easy. Obviously, I'm level 69. I'm doing a lot of damage, but you guys can see with the Merc, we got like almost like it was here. We got almost a half a level just by doing this, and it takes you literally like a second, 2 seconds to do this. So there's a superior sacred globe right here. It has nothing on it. Okay. So I didn't sell. I should have sold. But you guys can see it, how much gold you can get from doing these. So I'm gonna keep rambling here. I know I've got to get you guys caught up on kind of how I got to this point, and kind of what my gear is. So we can open up my guy real quick. I'm gonna sell and show you guys what's on my source and explain where I got most of these items from. So we'll that headpiece 30 to energy, amazing. Need picking up these staffs, a lot of gold, just from taking the time to pick these things up for 2 seconds. That's Druid headpiece. Okay, so we got to do this. Don't really need this in here. Okay. We'll open up the my stash. This deal away. Okay, so the character. So Rockstopper, we just got randomly. Somebody randomly threw it on the ground when we were doing a throne room nightmare. We're still wearing stealth. Our Mosers was the same way. Random game. Somebody threw it on the ground, but we actually got another one. So this one, where's he at? So this Mosers, the block rating and the passive resistances plus the 2 sockets. So you can see this one that I have on has 44 to all resistances. That's the only reason I'm using it, or just to not die when I'm teleporting around, which is amazing. And then so that's where we got that. Spirit easy. So you guys can see all these bases that we have in here. This is my first tab. We've got 2 basic white base crystal swords that you can pick up. Just same thing with Vologs. So these are bases that are really, really important. Crystal swords roll 4 sockets, and Volgs roll 4 sockets. And we actually found one. Where's it at? That was a superior. So nothing special about this, but it already has the sockets in it. So you guys are teleporting around, or clearing cows, normal cows, nightmare cows. Any mob can drop this. So 4 sockets on it. And then our Merc, you guys can see, is actually wearing Insight. So we got Insight on the Merc. 5 crit, 5 all attribute, and 12 meditation. Really low meditation. I think you can roll up to 17 meditation on it. And the critical strike, I'm not sure. I know I've seen the ability to roll a 1 on crit strike, but this has 5. So I'm not sure if it caps at 5, 6, or possibly 10 to crit strike. But a decent roll, but really low meditation. I'm gonna try to work and make a new, or wipe this and try again and see if I can get a higher meditation on it. But this is kind of helping us with our mana issues when we have our Merc up, which is amazing. We ended up getting Worm Skull is nothing. Like, you can just find these. Everybody has these. But if you're playing 1-player games, you probably get this off a normal Mephisto, maybe Nightmare Undariel. You can get this no problem. Duriel Shell was from a Nightmare Throne Room runs. Let me just toss it on the ground. Just how it is. how it is. You know, people are working on their fortitudes, people are working on getting better gear for their guys. Who knows the reason why, but we ended up getting, so that's kind of what our Merc has, is Insight, Worm Skull, and Duriel Shell, until on Nightmare Mephisto, I actually got the Tarash's headpiece to drop. So this headpiece is what we're going to swap onto our Merc as soon as our mercenary hits level 66. So that's kind of where our mercenary's at. And like I said, Mage Fists, got those pretty easily. Our 2 FCR rings are the same, and then our boots are we got from Nightmare doing these runs. So we're on Greed 2, so we're going to go back and do a bunch of these Shenk runs, okay? So like I said, we come up here, and this is what I did in normal, working on getting my guy to level. You can do this non-stop at like level 26, 27 is when you really get the benefit of clearing this pack and clearing Shenk. Level 24, you get hardly any XP because he's just too high, okay? But when you come down here and do these Shenk runs at like level 26, level 27, you can do these all the way up to level 41. And then you can hop into... The only reason to doing these is just to get experience. And I mean, that's what we're doing with our Merc right now. So you can see we just got like a bubble and a half of experience from killing those 2 packs. And you just do these over and over and over again. So what am I trying to work on? I'm trying to get gold. So the purpose of doing these is we're leveling right now for me is getting my mercenary leveled up, and then trying to maybe get some drops, maybe get some gear off this guy. Like I said, I got those Alder's boots that I'm using right now. So we got these off of this exact run we're doing right now. And then we're going to get a ton of gold. And the reason for that, I made this point on the last video, or maybe the second video of this series, kind of, so season 3, is we want to try to get... I'm going to deposit this. We're at 300,000 gold. And then 30,000. Oh, 200,000. Nice. We're at like a half a million gold right now. If we can do some gambling. So maybe if I hit 1 million gold from doing this, we're going to run around and keep doing this, is we're going to gamble for a gold dagger. We can see, just trying to pick up stuff that might be kind of stuff we can either sell or that's kind of important. And the other kind of change, obviously, from the last video, I thought that was I might die here, actually. I gotta kind of pay attention here. Is the next real step that I have for me and kind of the Merc is... we need to work on getting, like I said, a Monarch. For me, I want to get that shield. Where did Shenk go? Am I missing something? Oh, there he is. Oh, no, that's not him. Where did Shenk go? Did he die? What? Oh, he's right. Is that him? Oh, okay. I was saying, like, where did he go? For my tune is Monarch and getting our Spirit Shield, and then we can swap to Wizard Spike, and then it's going to be leveling. So we're gonna the video after this one is probably going to be doing maybe some throne rooms. We'll see, and then we can work on, maybe I'm gonna have a Mephisto, so Nightmare Mephisto runs. Show you guys how to do those. And then we're going to be heading into probably doing some Hell Ondario runs. So at the level 30 or 69, 70, 71 mark, you head into Hell. And the other thing I really wanted to touch on here is on the last videos, I did not have Hydra. Okay, so one of the more important parts of the transition from Nightmare to Hell, especially as a source, is having more than one damage type. So we're gonna hit the skills. You guys can see what I'm working with right now. So 20, our Blizzard's capped, Ice Blast is capped, and we have 10 points into Cold Mastery. And then I've been dumping points and then got Hydra up. So Hydra's got 9 points. Fire Mastery has 4. And we're gonna be working on this for a little bit. I know this is really, really hampering how much cold damage I'm doing, but we really, really need to get 2 types of damage, especially as a sorceress. As soon as if I get into Hell Chaos runs, even Nightmare Chaos runs, there's certain bosses that are extremely difficult to kill, if not impossible, if I'm just cold. If I'm just a Blizzard source, I'm not going to be able to kill and clear Chaos by myself. My Merc doesn't do enough damage. My static only gets certain bosses or packs down to 50% if they're cold immunes, and then either my Merc dies and I just can't kill them. So this is what we've been dumping some of our points into, is Hydra. And so I know I'm veered off path there a little bit. I know I just want you guys to be kind of up to date with where my path I've taken and kind of where my guy's at and what I'm looking for. So we're trying to keep our eyes out for Monarch base, a white one, or 4 sockets.
Not in
town. Anything that can drop, we'll see. And right now, I'm just trying to get back into this. So, like I said, my hotkeys changed a little bit since I put Hydra on my bar. I'm not so much worried about Hydra in Nightmare. My Merc's going to be able to pretty much kind of be able to handle with Blizzard everything that's going to be thrown at us in Nightmare, but Hell's a different story. Hell's just, you guys can see, I might even cheat and go look at mine. So look at this, we got a crystal sword to drop. So here's another base for a spirit shield. You guys can just go use Larzok's Act 5 quest and this crystal swords get four sockets on them and do that. And then that's how you get your base there. We're casually chilling, gonna do these, letting our Merc get some levels. We'll check him again and see how much experience he got there. But what's the goal? What's the goal for the Merc? First of all, we just got to get through Hell. That's pretty much the main thing that's going on there. We got to look at this. I wanted level 66, huh? So we got a while before our mercenary gets caught up in 12 levels. So that's kind of a long-term goal. Especially doing these at level, the level, oh, I forgot to do it. Don't got to be perfect on this. But we have a Grand Charm. So I actually got pretty lucky. So we're gonna just keep spamming these. In doing this run, so off of Shenk, a Grand Charm dropped, and it was a skiller. So doing these runs for a little bit and having some luck on your side, you can run these and get skillers from these Shenk runs, Nightmare Shenk runs. It's really, really nice. I can show you guys. I think it was Druid Summoning. Yeah, right there. So it doesn't have anything else. Doesn't have any other affixes on like life or mana or faster hit recovery, but or resistance on it. But still, summon skill druid. So we got a skiller in Nightmare off of Shenk, which was really nice. Really nice drop. We already got we've already got 2 white crystal bases. I'm gonna pitch this on the ground, but just picking it up just to show you guys, what you can kind of be looking out for if you're newer to the game. Things that you want to be picking up. We'll do a couple more of these. Like I said, I'm trying to get my hands a little bit better with this. These guys are just melting just because I'm so high, but
I need mana.
these areas can get really spicy just because look at this. Like this is a perfect example. There's so many ranged units out here that you can really, really get zerged. Especially teleporting into them. And you can see that. Look at Circlets are dropping. Grand Charms are dropping from this guy. Getting lucky. You can get super lucky doing this clear. I don't know what these lances. They're a spear class, but I don't know how many sockets. But lances are really nice. Look at their base damage values. Okay, the 110 strength, 88 dex. Let's see our. This 1 or 88. So our merc could use this. So this base is awesome. 27 to 114 damage. And then if it has 4 sockets on it, or if this can roll, you guys go look it up. 4 sockets, you could you make this into an insight. So that's just another really nice. I might just pick that up just for shits and giggles and see what the how many sockets it caps at. Not in this video, but at this level range, you guys really do have to be realistic and figure out what can drop or what's good at your level or what's good for Nightmare Shenk runs. So you're not going to be able to find Sacred Armors or Mage Plates or Archon Plates in Nightmare. A lot of those tier 3 bases, amazing bases, are going to come from hell for sure. So having realistic expectations for the area that you're leveling in is just, it's going to do you a lot of, it's just going to just help you with not sitting here grinding for stuff that you'll never find. You can see that guy. This guy's a kind of a perfect example. He just spawned with. So there's a unique spawned with immune to ice. Our merc could probably have no problem killing him, but having access to Hydra really helps him with that. So here's an ethereal giant sword. No big deal. I've seen this, probably my 3rd one of these I've seen. But you guys can see you can get really, really significant drops. I'm actually going to check out this brand of stock too. Look, it's a perfect example. Here is a terrible, terrible spear. Look at that. I mean, the damage profile on this is awful, but you can still make this into an insight. This is a 4-socket spear or polearm. You can make insight in this, just like my guy has, and at least get the aura. Okay, so let's go like this. Pick up some over here. Emerald stuff that kind of prioritize. So there is nothing, guys. There's nothing wrong with just grinding on something for a while. This is what I do. This is what I really enjoy about just this experience is doing these shank runs, seeing what I can find, and we're accomplishing a couple of things. So we're getting our merc leveled up. We're getting access to. You don't know. You actually really don't know what can drop until you start grinding on something for a while. So just give it a chance. Do these and see what you can get. You can really, really get into a good routine. If you're just here for the experience, hammering through these, taking a quick glance what dropped, and then just settling in and just seeing really at how fast these can go.
I need mana.
Topaz, potion. I mean, those demon hide gloves might be something. I'm just clearing these guys just kind of for shits and giggles. Obviously, we don't need to be killing these guys, but you know, it is getting experience on our merc, and just trying to. I like clearing the area just a little bit. There's a lot of like elite groups, elite packs can spawn around Shenk. Not only the one north of the waypoint, but down where he is. And I'm just not just here to kill Shenk. We're here to. I actually can go like this, so turn that off. There's a bill right there. So the exact same base that I'm using, there's a white base right here. So 14 to 53 turned into 57 to 184. There you go, with finding the same base that I'm using. We'll see. This might be, I might try to do this for an hour. I kind of babbled, I know, there for a while. So we'll just kind of settle in and see what we can find. Work on the old merc. I mean, I'm getting a little bit of experience. You can see since we started this, I've probably gotten like 3 bubbles, which is terrible. But I'm already, right there for going into hell and starting on hell. Partisans are nice. Kind of a tier 2. Polearm, spear. You guys could easily just go and jump right on top of Shenk. Throw down your Blizzard, and then I just sit there and pump Hydras. But if you only have access to Blizzard, doesn't matter. You can see I pumped so 1, 2, 3, 4, 17. So 17 levels worth of points I put into fire. So I have my skills right now are for basically if I was level 52. That's how much damage my ice is doing right now, or my cold damage. So just trying to show you guys. I'm not doing anything crazy with Blizzard on Shenk, so you can easily do this in your mid 50s for sure. Bearded Axe is nice if you can find a base. No, I take that back. Not Bearded Eyes. That's my fault. Berserker is what you're looking for. Mage Plate, Archon Plate, Berserker Axe, Sacred Armors, all that good stuff. High level stuff for sure, but if somehow you can find it, doing these. I've seen Mage Plate. I've seen a Mage Plate drop. Not a base, or it was blue, but still they do drop. Partisan. These Gothic staffs are low-key crazy good. So this is a really good example. So 3 sockets. Some people are looking for those bases. If this was like 3 to... I can't remember. There's builds that use a 3-socket staff that you're looking for, like 3, I don't know, it's 3 to lightning or whatever it is, but bases that for certain builds for sure for a socketed staff. One of these partisans could easily roll better than the insight that I'm wearing right now, like for sure. Maiden Pike. I forgot, was our Merc level 52? We're gonna see. We might be able to get this guy easily into the 60s. Dude, look at that. He's already 58. Like how fast? See how fast that is? Like, you guys, I'm not doing anything special here. We're actually I'm gonna hold on to that staff. Leaf. I don't know if it's leaf exactly what people make those into. Put this right here. We got a 3-socket Gothic staff. It's fascinating. You guys, like, sometimes you're searching for bases forever. You guys can see my guy doesn't have hardly any Look, I have 0 magic find on this guy. I have 0 magic find on this guy. And you guys can see we're finding all sorts of bases. Partisans, we're finding crystal swords, we're finding, 3-socket, 4-socket thing. We're finding so many bases. Experimenting. You don't need crazy amounts of magic find. You just need to put yourself into the correct area or areas to find certain thing. Like normal cows, go grind on those 10, 15, 20 times and just look and see what drops. Go grind on nightmare cows for 15, 20, 25 runs, see what drops. Put on 100 magic find, go do the same things. Go do normal cows, go do nightmare cows. Go put on 200 magic find, go do 10, go do 20 runs of normal nightmare hell. Mix it up. You don't have to have crazy amounts of magic find to find what it is exactly that you're looking for. So tinkering around, I can tell you, having a ton of magic find is not necessarily always the best case, because it's going to give you more access to unique items and set items than bases, than socketed items. They're in different categories, and when you hit certain magic find breakpoints, they're going to change those values. So sometimes just taking off and putting on no magic find and do 10 runs and just see what happens is sometimes just a really, really good test. This is actually this is going to be a good episode for you guys. We started the Mercs at 52, and he's almost up to 59 now, which is amazing. We'll be able to put on Talrash's mask in no time.
Not here.
And then just pretend that it was your guy running these and not just your Merc.
Good afternoon. Not in town.
Mesh armor, huh? That's really nice. Not what we're looking for, but that could be easily be a base for something. Grim Scythe could be a base for something. Obviously, these aren't the best items. These are level tier 2 bases. But like I said, if you're just looking for insight, if you're just looking for that little bit of boost of damage you get through Nightmare, these are perfect bases for stuff. Really, really glad to be back doing these. It took like no time. No time whatsoever. I'm actually might challenge myself. I don't know if it will be this season or not, but I think I could easily just do one giant video and just kind of speed run how fast it takes me to get to hell. I know you guys could easily go look at Llama or look at another guy do one video and see how easy it is to get to the stage that I'm at right now with my guy. But I might do it. I might challenge myself. I've never really been like a speed runner. I like to kind of enjoy myself. And especially testing things. Because the game has changed. The game, the new rune words, maybe that next video will be going over the updates. Maybe I'll do that. I know that might be kind of weird content, going over what was brought to the game for season 2 and what's here for season 3. But I need to learn that stuff, and I want to learn that stuff. I want to know how these actually had one. Somebody threw a grand charm down on the ground, and I actually have one. So these grand charms break cold immunities. So level 75, you have this in your bags, and if you run into any cold immune monsters, this grand charm allows, like a Blizz sorceress, makes them able to damage cold resistant packs. So that's really, really fun, really, really nice. But like I said, it does require a certain level. So nobody has any access to this until you can at least, level 75. Like you can only you stop getting experience after you're a certain amount higher than the mob that you're grinding on. So like, let's say it's 5 levels. Let's say Shenk is level 65. So Nightmare Shenk is level 65. I won't get any more experience off of Nightmare Shenk at level 70. I will get 0 experience by killing him. Same with all of his minions and everything that's on the map at that time. Every minion, every monster has a level. So you stop getting experience after you're a certain threshold higher than them. So we're going to put our gold away real quick. Other things you guys can be keeping a watch, if you guys have made it this far, things to watch out for is bases, really, really other good bases. So the assassin blades are really, you can find some extremely good ones, like 3 to Phoenix Strike, 3 to traps. Like, I don't think that they might, I think it actually does, like Death Trap, Lightning Trap. But yeah, keeping an eye out for, there's so many. When you really get into this game and you start realizing how many different builds there are and how many, what you need to keep an eye out for. Here's a 3 socket deck. Kite shields cannot roll 3 socket. They cap at 3 sockets. It has to be a Monarch shield. But just seeing, like, I can pick out. I can just see certain bases when they drop, when they fall. There's a Volag right there. So there's another base for insight. But yeah, I know. This is definitely my rant video, update and rant video for sure. Doing some Shenk runs. Heard a ring. Where'd it go? There's another Volog. Look at them. Everybody gets one. That's like our 4th or 5th one we've seen. Very interesting. Kind of teaches you just grinding on these things. And it's just giving you information on making the next season so much easier for yourself. So this is season 3. Season 4, they might introduce some other, brand new things to the game that you might want to try and play. And being able to get your sorceress up so much faster because you know exactly where to find stuff. Just really, really cool. It might be Immortal King's belt or Sigyn's. I think it's Immortal King's. Oh, it's Sigyn's belt. Okay. Do we put this on? The 10% to cast level 3 Nova is amazing. But this has 20 to life and 20 fire res. So I think I just use that. A little more life and kind of help out for the next step.
Good afternoon.
Oh! What? What? 2 to cold skills source of all. It had to roll source and it had to roll cold. Do we swap this? What? That is so cool. Huh. Well, that's something that okay, we'll add that to finds. Oh, I actually got a drop that I can use. Man. Okay, hold on. So fire res, poison for 2 to skills. And I think the 2 to skills is just so much. We're gonna look at this. So our blizzard is 16 to 17. Look at that. Look how big of a boost that is. That's just huge. And then, yeah, 170. 150 to 170 on our Ice Blast. And then, 300, 250, 300 damage on our Blizzard. From just that necklace. So that was massive. That's a huge find, guys. And that was just a blue. That was just a blue neck. That was crazy. Savage Helms are nice to pick up and look at them. You get battle orders on them. You can get... pretty spicy area. Look at all these bases. So we got Poleaxe, Maiden Spear, War Javelin. And pick this up. So Grim Ward is garbage. We'll pick it up to go sell it. Cool. Got a little necklace right there. See? Something that I'm level 69, but let's say like a gold ring drops. It's got 10% faster cast rate on it and a bunch of other stats that I need. Like right now, like the things that I'm hurting on right now is a ring, belt, like I just got a new neck. We need our Monarch. Runes. What level is our merc? 62? Holy smokes. Wow, this is so good. This is such a good example of gotten 10 levels on our merc. A green ring, huh? Superior Scythe is kind of garbage. Problem with superior items, you can't socket them. They already have to be socketed. And so you guys got to realize you cannot pick up a superior base. You cannot put sockets in them. What was level 66, right? Angelic Nick. I'm actually going to pitch these. Let's pitch this.
Afternoon.
Do I want to hold on to this? It has really nice resistances. It does have really nice fire and poison. Angelic don't really care. We'll just throw it in the bags. I mean, it has, like I said, some of the more vital stuff might be... Let's hold on to it. I'm not... Bags are almost completely full. Keep going. A Lem. Hey, look at the drop. A Lem? We'll add that to the list. For sure. Hey, that's not bad. Not bad. Lem rune. got the old 75% of gold. Definitely used. Hey, I'll take that for sure. It's easily our best rune we found so far. Yeah, there's a data core. Hey, look at this base. Man, this is the spot right here for bases. Hey, that's man, another find, huh? Jesus. Okay. Jackpot, son. Getting close. Ground shield's nice. Closing in on an hour. So let me check. Let me check what. Starting to slow down with the Merc. I'm not really too worried about trying to hit level 66. So we got Blizz. This is like almost the same as my other one that I. So 1 to Blizz, a ton of mana, 6 to energy, 1 to source skills. This is kind of like one of those mid-tier one-handers for sure. That's really, really nice for an up-and-coming source. Pike, huh?
I need mana.
I'll be 64. We'll see. Maybe we'll go to 35. So I know we just hit an hour. We're going to do a couple more of these and see what happens. I'm going to look. So we're like a third of the way through one bubble. We'll try this. Look and see what we got. We're a third through. Then we can kind of estimate how many more runs it will take. We can hit 66 to be kind of cool. Look, that was not bad. Look at that. We still got. Oh man. Okay, so we could probably stick with this and get this complete. It's actually kind of crazy to think about. You know, you'd take you guys 45 minutes to an hour to get your merc up. Like if it was level in the mid 50s and getting it all the way up to 66, that's crazy. No. Okay, that was a fail. God damn it. Oh. That was a fail. Shit. Still getting used to my buttons. I was trying to teleport, but I think I kept hitting my frozen shield. Go grab the merc real quick. Flubbed it. We flubbed it. Walking sticks are staffs. Heard something. We'll do 29 again. We never killed 29, so kind of give you an idea. Even if we die, still don't count of actually clearing it. We've done. This will be our 30th run of this.
Hello.
So 17 all res. One assassin, so there's another good example. There's enchant. One assassin skills with that circlet. Mage killer's circlet. Imagine that. Now that I'm getting back in the flow of this. We had I forget what that item was. It was a bow. So having any class that swaps onto a bow, it has an aura on it that makes you run faster. I forget what it is. I'll have to go swap onto my season 1 source and see what item that was. But there's a bow that you can make that makes you run faster. It gives you the barbarian speed buff. And basically, like, especially in here, I know I'm veering off here. When you spawn into the game, you spawn right here in Act 5. If you're doing Pindle runs, you can swap and have your swap as that bow that makes you run through town so much faster. Almost there, boys. I know I keep talking, but throwing a lot of information at you guys just to kind of get you to think about stuff. Ooh, War Scepter's nice. Oh yeah, all that gold. Getting close, getting close.
Salutations.
The base. 3 socket. War scepter. For the ring. Matriarchal bow, huh? That's fascinating. 4 socket matri bow. It's only 1 to bow and crossbow skills, but this is crazy. I can't believe that dropped. An Acadian shield. Aryan shield. Huh. There's a pike. Man. What a grind. 0 magic find, but look at all the bases that we're finding. Just nuts. I'm gonna write this here. So many. Pieces.
How may I be of help?
I can't believe this. Might be a huge mistake selling this, but I feel like that's a mistake, but we'll see. This might be it. This might be yep. That's it. Look at that. Level 66 Merc. Take you guys 45 minutes to get 17 levels on your Merc doing this. And still going. Amazing, amazing, guys. We're gonna wrap it there. Let's hop back into this and let's review. I'm gonna segment this so you guys are gonna be able to see at the bottom descriptions of kind of the different points in this video. So we ran a little update. So our Merc, I believe, was level 52 when we started this. We got 14 levels, doing 32 runs of Shenk Runs in the waypoint. Frigid Highlands waypoint unique pack that's right above right when you spawn in. So amazing time. We got some items to drop. You guys can see on the screen. This is kind of what I did in normal. So if your Merc is behind, if you're behind and you just want to grind on getting a bunch of experience for yourself or your Merc and just see what drops, do this in normal at level 25, 26. Do this at this level, 50, 52, 53, 54, all the way up to mid 60s. And you can do this in Nightmare. Amazing grind, guys. You guys can see what, all the bases that we saw. And so updates. So I know I did a huge jump there. The next video, we're probably going to go back and do a bunch of Nightmare of Mephistos and see what drops. And the only other reflection that I have for this video is... Oh, that's the Merc. I was like, what the heck's going on here? So my weapon swap. I actually do. So somebody just tossed us on the ground in one of the games. I didn't trade for this. I didn't get whatever. But this actually gives us our we'll be using this from now on until I can get my Monarch Spirit, which just hits our 110 faster cast rate. So this entire video that we were doing was with the Spirit and the Mosers, but the videos from now on are going to be getting our 110 faster cast rate, just so we can teleport around a lot faster. And maybe the video after that, we'll still keep on saving up gold, and we'll try to gamble for a gold dagger. So updates will be, we're going to do a Nightmare Mephistos. We'll try to get a gold dagger, and then we'll start heading into hell. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know I ranted a lot there. I hope, we're going to ease back into this. I'll calm down a little bit. And on the next one, we're going to kind of settle into this. Appreciate you guys. Leave me some feedback on this. Till next time, guys. This is Gambler. Peace out, guys.